welcome back. And today we are going to do just a really quick, I'm going to try and keep this under like 15 minutes, vanity collection or vanity tour. This is just because some of you are interested in how my vanity is set up, the organization I use. Now, I'm not going to go super into depth into the products that I have. I will take you through the drawers just so you can see them. If you want more in-depth overview of what I have in my collection, I just recently updated my declutter playlist. I just did my palette collection playlist. So this is really just to show you what organizers I use, how I have organized and limited my space for my collection, just to maybe give you some ideas. So, and I will link all of my organization down below. So yeah, that being said, if you just want to see a quick overview of how my vanity is set up and my collection is organized, then stick around. All right, guys, so here is the overview just of my desk area. So as you can see right here, I do have just an IKEA tabletop that I have just covered very poorly. I did a very poor job with contact paper that looks like marble, just to kind of make it easier to clean, because those liniment tabletops stain really, really badly. I've got the 5 Alex drawers right here. I've got another one on this side, and then I have got, it's the longest liniment table you can get, so I'll link it down below. So overall, you can see that my vanity area is pretty clean. I like everything's in acrylic organizers. I do have my mirror that I got from Daniel's grandparents' house after they passed. It's about 100 years old. I love that mirror, and it just goes, everything in the room is kind of gold and blue and white, so it just goes with the theme so well. As you can see, the bed is not made. Please don't judge me. And then I've got my softbox lights over here, and that's kind of where they stay. And then my ring light and camera go over in this corner as well when I'm not using them. So let's go ahead and just go over. I'm going to zoom in so we can go over what's actually on the desk. Guys, actually, I figured we'd just go through these drawers first, just so you can see how I have them organized. Again, this is just going to be a quick overview, nothing too crazy. So the first drawer I have are just eyelashes. So eyelashes are not something I feel bad about having a ton of, because they don't go bad, which is kind of cool. I did get a bunch of these eyelash containers from Amazon. I will link those down below. Next drawer is my eyeshadow singles drawer. So again, you'll notice, except for my eyelash drawer and maybe some of my other drawers down here, but when it comes to makeup, I don't have anything back here. If I can't see it or can't reach it, it is not back there, because I want to absolutely make full use of what I have and be able to see everything. So these little containers I actually got from Walmart. I don't think you can get this exact one anymore, but they have some kind of variants of this. So if I can find it on the website, I will let you know. And these little dividers right here, when you buy those cheap acrylic containers that you can get at like TJ Maxx or Burlington, let me zoom in so you can see. They come with those containers, and what I did is I just broke them in half and super glued them so they stay in there, and they separate the eyeshadows and just kind of keep them organized. So kind of a poor man's organizational system. I always want to get those vanity collection organizers, but I just fit so much more in here in such a more efficient way that this is just how I tend to keep it. So that is my eyeshadow singles drawer. Next drawer is not very exciting. It's just nail polishes. I have severely cut down on my nail polishes in the past year. I still have way too many, but I find myself going into this drawer a lot more now that I have completely reorganized it. Just have some tools over here. Foil wraps. I've got some of the dip nail polish stuff, nail polish remover, and just, it's mainly Wet n Wild and the Formula X from Sephora in here, because those are my 2 favorite formulas. I'm actually wearing, which one am I? Oh, it's downstairs. I'm wearing Wet n Wild today. All right, guys, the next drawer, okay, this is kind of how my life is. I'm very, very organized, and I always have one area of my life that is not. For example, the trunk of my car is not clean and never will be. You know, my desk is organized, my bathroom and, my bathroom and nightstand and all of that is organized, but like the trunk of my car is like my messy space. This is the one messy space in my whole entire collection. So I just have some backup stuff in here. I have some stuff that I am have just either gotten or collected, or I'm trying to give away to family and friends. I'm working on doing a giveaway, guys. I'm just really nervous about doing it because I've never done it before, and I'm trying to do the research on how to do it the best way I can. And I do want to do a big giveaway coming up just because I've never done one before. So I don't know if I want to do like a bunch of little things so I can give away to more people, or just one. Anyway, this is just my crazy backup slash stuff where this is the drawer where people can come and just pick stuff, and you know, family, friends can come and just pick stuff and then go forth and play with makeup. And then the last drawer is, again, not very exciting. It's just hair stuff. So I've got a hair dryer. I have got my isopropyl alcohol, which is what I use to sanitize makeup, powder products. I've got some travel lights. I've got a hairbrush, you know, just basic stuff. It's not exciting. So that's what is in that 5 drawer system. Guys, I am in comfy clothes, t-shirt, shorts, you know, so just ignore me. So again, this is just the liniment table from IKEA. It's the biggest one. I always have a coaster on here because I'm one of those people that if I don't have a drink with me, I feel like I'm gonna die of thirst. So, and you know, cook out because they've got the good ice. And we just did a really crappy job of putting this contact paper down, but it just helps clean it up so much easier. That liniment table stains and nicks so bad that I feel like if I want to pull this contact paper off and redo it, it's not going to be that big of a deal. So I do have 2 of these lipstick organizers over here, and I want to say these are like 80, these hold 80 lipsticks. These used to be full, and these are now, I would say, about half full. So this is just kind of my storage solution, because I used to be somebody who would collect lipsticks. I just dropped some. I used to be somebody who would hoard lipsticks. So I have these 2 containers, which, you know, like I said, they hold like 80 lipsticks a piece. So it's not like I'm really limiting myself, but I'm giving myself a limited, finite amount of storage for lipstick. So if it doesn't fit in these 2 or the other lipstick lip gloss holder that I'm going to show you, then I don't need them. So these are in the $30 range. They're from Amazon. Again, I'll link these down below. I will say that one of the little sections did come broken, but I did just super glue it back together. So just keep in mind, they're a little bit more on the cheap side. $35 is not cheap, but they aren't very quiet when they spin, but that's fine because they serve their purpose, and you know, for what you're paying, they're a pretty good deal. You know, my only pet peeve with this is that they just get dusty so fast, but you know, it's just, I'm living with it. so they work for me and just for my storage purposes because I have access. Again, it's all about ease of access and seeing everything that I have. All right, over here, y'all have probably, if you've watched my palette collection video, you've seen these already. Both of these palette organizers are from byAllegory. So these are both adjustable, so you can take out these little slots and organize them however you want. Same with this one. This organizer you can stand upright or you can lay it flat. Again, I just like to lay it flat. Sorry, just got the misunderstood palette. So they're just nice. I keep all of my Vice palettes and Lorac Pro palettes in here, the Mega Pros, and then just kind of larger palettes that don't really fit in my Alex 9 drawer go in here. So again, I want to say these are both under $20 or right in the $20 range. So those are both byAllegory. Moving over here, I have my brushes. So again, brushes are another thing that I find very, very easy to hoard. So I wanted to have a finite amount of space for my brushes. So I got both of these containers. So I have, and these, they came with white pearls, but I replaced them with these gold like beads just because I thought they looked better and fit the room a little bit better. So these are eye brushes, more detailed brushes, and then these are face brushes, and then I have slots for sponges and like puffs over there. So, and these are multi-purpose because one, they create a finite space where I can keep brushes so I can't go crazy, But 2, PETA likes to get up on the desk and rub up against the brushes, which means that I have cat hair all on my brushes all the time. So these are just kind of a nice solution. If you have kitty cats that love, one of my mom's cats used to steal my makeup brushes, Butterball. She would steal my makeup brushes and carry them around the house and bring them to me, and then I would have to like brush her face with them. Kitties like makeup brushes. So these are just great. Again, I want to say that this one was probably about $16. Hey! Speaking of kitties, they're being a little tempestuous right now. And then this one I would think was about 25. So again, this one's a little bit shorter, great for eye brushes. This one's a little bit bigger, and it's great for the sponges and the face brushes. And then I just have this Victoria's Secret box, the old perfume box that I keep my mirror on, which is very dirty right now. And I just keep all my SD cards in there just so they're out of the way. All right, and then over on this side of my desk, I do have some more organizers. So this is where I keep my dirty makeup brushes. They don't go back in with those. They stay in here so I know to wash them. And then I have another byAllegory organizer. So this was great for liquid lipsticks and the few lip glosses that I have. So again, just keep them out so I know to use them and reach for them. This acrylic beauty box, I actually just got this today from Amazon, and this one is only $25. So if you're looking for something a little bit on the cheaper side but has that higher end look, so far I'm really happy with this one. And in this one, I just keep hand sanitizer, lotion, you know, just tools, eye drops. I love these Sensodyne, or what are these? Sustain Ultra eye drops. They're one-use eye drops, so they're a little bit better if you have sensitive eyes because they don't have preservatives in them. Lip gloss, lip scrub, that kind of thing. And then I have just more tools, just the little shavers, tweezers, eyelash stuff, eyelash curlers, which I should get rid of all of those because I never curl my lashes, but feel like I have to have them, you know, it's stupid. Just more tools. So this is just kind of my tool box. My toolbox. Good job, Heather. It's where I just keep most of my tools and odds and ends. So I do have a bunch of shadow shields. I have some tape, some eyelash adhesive, pencil sharpener. And then down here, I just have all of my hair stuff. So nothing crazy. All right, so with this beauty box, you guys, I just did a declutter and organization video for this beauty box where I went through it like in detail. This one is about a third bigger than this one. And when I bought this one, I want to say it was about $35, but I think it's in the like $50 to $55 range now whenever I search for it. But again, really nice quality. I'm really happy with it so far. So top, I just have glitters, pigments, eyeliners, glitter adhesives. Down here, I just have a bunch of different drugstore eyeliners, NYX, faux whites, faux blacks. I have all of like my eyeshadow bases and liquid eyeshadows. Then I just have just random drugstore eyeliners. Down here are my lip liners, mascaras. These are all just my Urban Decay and Stila, which are kind of a mess right now, but I keep them in here separate because I use them the most. And I like to see them all spread out. And then this drawer has kind of become a, I'm trying it out, or I want to do a video on it drawer. So I'm about to do, I want to do a tutorial with all e.l.f. makeup. So yeah, so look for that because I'm testing a bunch of that stuff out. So that's kind of what this drawer is for. So just on in the 5 drawers on the right hand side of my desk as I'm sitting, I just have my loose powders. Again, these containers are from Walmart. This container was from Walmart, and I find these in the laundry section. So again, if I can find them, I'll link them. Concealers, eyeshadow primers, brow products, and eyeshadow bases. Next drawer is just more of these containers from Walmart. These are all of my highlighters. I keep my makeup removing cloths in here, and then I just have this little basket from the Dollar Tree that I keep my liquid highlighters in. But actually, I feel like I could get rid of this because I don't like it. Right? Can I get rid of that? We're doing that. Done. See? Clean. All right, the next drawer that we have is just my powders, foundations, primers, and setting sprays. So that's all that is in this drawer. All right, so the next drawer is, again, just a bunch of these little organizers that I got from Walmart with all of my blushes. So this is my blush drawer. So again, just organized to where I can see everything. I can flip through everything. It's just here so I can look through it really quick and I don't have to dig through anything. So guys, over here, I just have my 9 drawer, Alex 9 drawer, and above it, I just have these pretty signs that I just grabbed from TJ Maxx or Burlington that just says dream hard, work harder. And then I have the top of my Alex drawer, which, you know, you got to have your candle from Bath & Body Works, right? I think that's a requirement, right? You get kicked out of of YouTube, right? Right? Yeah. Yeah, you get kicked off if you don't have a candle burning. Okay, all right, moving on. Then we have this picture of me and my two sisters when we were little. Look how cute we were. Oh my God, we were such little nuggets. All right, and so I love that, so I keep that up there. I love elephants. I feel like elephants are my spirit animal because, I mean, let's be real, they're not the most graceful creatures on the face of the planet. They're not the supermodels of the animal world, but you know, they're cute and they're lovable and they're loyal. So I love elephants. So I have elephants all over my house. My mom also got me this sign that just says, "But first makeup." So I think she got that from like TJ Maxx. And then this lamp, I think I got from Target, and I've had this lamp for forever. I think I've had it since college. And all of these ribbons that are on this lamp are actually from bouquets and flowers that I've gotten for performances, and it's just a way for me to keep those and remind them. So we just have all of the ribbons and things like that. So I just think that was a cool way to keep that memory. So, and guys, and then I just have my Alex 9 drawers, and you guys, y'all just saw these again. If you want an in-depth, all of these drawers are filled with eyeshadow palettes, so we're just not going to go over it again. And again, they're all just organized so that I don't have anything stacked up and I can just flip through them. I'm not even going to go through them right now because I just did an hour-long video of an eyeshadow palette collection. So if you want to see what are in these 9 drawers, then I'll link that video up here and I'll link it down below in the description box. But yeah, so that is just what is on my, or what's on top of my Alex 9 drawers, and this is just catty corner from my desk. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it was short but sweet. I know I have a tendency to talk, but I really tried to cut this down because I know that some people just wanted to see the organization and what I used. And if you want in-depth collection videos, declutters, that kind of thing, I will link the playlist at the end. So definitely go check that out. But guys, thank you so much for hanging out and talking about makeup with me. And organization, like makeup and organization is like my 2 favorite things. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Have a rocking week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.